All right, here we are with our 2008 GMC Acadia. I haven't seen a video that specifically shows how to do this yet for the Acadia. And this is a 2008. There's several model years, 9, 10, that these models are built the same way. And what I'm doing today is I'm putting on a new ambient temperature sensor. This ambient temperature sensor, it's one of the parts that affects the way your air conditioner runs. And so I'm going to put on a new ambient air sensor today. I'm going to show you how to do that on the 2008 GMC Acadia. The first thing we have to do is we do need to just take off this piece of plastic, this covering here in the front of the vehicle. It's not super difficult to do. You can get a little flathead screwdriver of some sorts, and each of these little clips, just going to very carefully lift these clips up. And as you work them up, you can see here I have one out already. As you lift it up, then you'll be able to pull it out of the hole that it's holding the part in on. So this one is starting to work its way up. Just want to be careful so you don't snap them off. Here we go. See it coming up. And then I'll be able to lift that part out of there. There we go. We're going to take these out, these different areas, until we can lift this piece of plastic up and off the front of the vehicle. Okay, so I'm back. I've finished taking out the parts, and there's actually, starting on the left-hand side, we have 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all you need to take out to lift this part out. And what I also learned pretty quickly was that a long neck flathead works a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and lift off this piece of plastic. Lay it there on the concrete. And we're going to come back in here and look down inside of here. And we're changing out the ambient temperature sensor. Here's my new one right here. There's no good videos on how to do this, but I think I've just figured out a shortcut, so I'm going to share that with you today. You're going to find different forums if you really do a lot of searching that says, oh, in the 2008 Acadia it sits up on top the radiator. Well, no it doesn't. And you're going to have a lot of forums that say you got to take the whole bumper off. Well, they're kind of right. You could take the whole bumper off, because if you look down to the right-hand side of the license plate, what you're going to see right through the grill, right there, there's the bumper sitting right back in there. You can't even really see it clearly, but that little green area, that's one of the wires that clips on to the ambient temperature sensor. So when you start looking at all the clips and screws and bolts, it can be overwhelming. But what I figured out is, once you take off the top cover, which we already did, if you simply take out the bolts that hold the grill, there's a few little screws here, I already have them out, you'll be able to see what they are. I think it's about 6 total, maybe 8. Once you take those out, watch what happens. If you pull on this grill a little bit, you don't have to break it, don't pull it so hard that you crack it. But if you pull this out a little bit, you can actually look down inside of here. And not only can you look down inside of here, but you can get your arm down in there, if your arm is reasonably sized. Now, if you're a power lifter or bodybuilder, you're not going to be able to get it in there. But look right down in there. There's the sensor. There's the clip. At this point, that sensor is pushed into, it snaps into a little plate, a little plastic plate, so be careful you don't break that. But unclip the wire first, gently pull the sensor out, and lift it right out. I'm going to show you. I can get my hand down in here, and there it is. I can touch it right there. That's all you have to do. Take off the cover under the hood, take out these screws, pull this out, reach down inside. You don't have to take the whole bumper off. Change out your ambient temperature sensor. I've got a couple other videos on the 2008 Acadia because I've been working on the air conditioning, and this is one of the small parts. This is only like a $6, $7, $8 part. So something that can be replaced pretty easy. Anyway, that's the tip for today. Hope it helps. Bye.